What's happening, everybody? This review is going to be on the brand new Phenyx Pro PTU-5200. They just released this about a month ago. Phenyx Pro did. I'm excited about them allowing me to be able to do this review. Reached out to them and they had no problems sending this out to me. So that was real cool of them for a brand new YouTuber to do reviews and things like that on AV stuff, things like that. So I'm looking forward to digging into this. Now, before I begin, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was so excited when it got in that I kind of already unboxed it, and being a newer guy, I probably should have filmed it. So we're gonna redo it. I put everything back the way it was when it came in, with the exception of the 8 batteries that came with it. I left those in the microphones. They did come with batteries, just so you know. They come with 8 batteries. There's 4 microphones and a unit. It's not rack mount, but we'll talk about that in the unboxing. Let's go to it. All right, so here we go. I'm here at my church. I'm actually going to test them out here. I'm going to try my best not to EQ them. Like I said, I've already opened these, so sorry about that. It's my first time. Don't judge me. Anyway, let's get to the re-unboxing, and let's see what's in here. I can tell you, it feels pretty. It's pretty hefty size mic set, so it don't feel cheap at all. Just to let you know. From here, I'm gonna stand up. I'm down on one knee to get in this shot, but y'all here to see the microphones. I'm just here to tell y'all about them. So here we go. It's foamed up pretty good. Instruction manual right there on the top. Gotta love that. Also comes with a warranty card. Always fill out your warranty card. But instructions, I'm a church tech. We don't read instructions. All right. So here is the base unit here. There we go. Got that for each one of the microphone, the volume for each one of the microphones, and the power switch over here. When I originally opened it, I think there was plastic across the front of it. I don't remember, but it does seem to be packaged very well. So just know that when you get it, it should be in good shape. It was in good shape when I got it anyway. Let's see what else we have here. We've got the antennas for signals from the microphone to the receiver. Let's see, more packing foam. You gotta love that. I love when you see packing foam. I didn't open these. This is new. So it came with these. I've seen people use these for when you lay them on a desk so your mics don't roll. I probably won't use them. My pastor doesn't like a whole lot of gaudy colors, but if you set your microphones down on the table, you can put these around the outside of them, and they keep them from rolling off the table, stuff like that. Just makes them sit in one spot. So that's a great addition right there, if you're into that kind of thing. Let's see. Power adapter. I guess I should do this in the screen. 1/4-inch jack, or to be technical, a 6.3 millimeter. It also comes with an adapter that is 3.5 millimeter or a 1/4-inch, depending on what side of the pond you're on or how you do things. But it does come with an adapter, which is really cool. So you could use this for like karaoke at your house too, and have 4 full microphones. I'll get to the back of the receiver unit here once I get everything unboxed. Now, like I said, this did come with 8 AA batteries. I just already put them in the microphones, packed up real good, real solid. Got solid weight to them. I'll show you the batteries. These are the batteries that they come with. They already came. I just left them in there. Real solid feeling on/off/mute switch. Yeah. So there's 4 of those microphones. Now let's get to the back of the receiver. So here's the back of the receiver, and I'm a old school / new school guy. I prefer XLR connections. That's just me. But they have 4 XLR connections per microphone, but you also have the option for mixed out a TRS cable, which it came with, to plug it into one jack. So if you have a mixer and you don't necessarily have the space, you can do that and run all 4 mics through one channel. Now, I don't get down like that. That's just me. I like everything to have its own, be on its own channel, but that's a me thing. But if you need it, that's there. We have the connections for the antennas right here, and those just press on and twist. Be careful when you're doing that, because if you damage it, your antennas won't work right. But it's pretty straightforward. It's in the instruction manual. I'm pretty sure it's in there. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but it's an antenna connection. If you've done that before, if you haven't, just read the instructions. I'm not gonna read the instructions because I've dealt with those before anyway. You also have your DC input right here, which was the adapter that came in right here. Right here, I've still got my fingers tied up in the adapter right here. That's how you run power to it. And this does come with an AC DC adapter that has 120. So if you're on the other side of the pond, or you're not in, if you use 220 or whatever voltage you use, you're probably gonna need an adapter. That's how I'm gonna say that. Because you may be somewhere and I may say the wrong voltage. I don't want to do that. So that's it in a nutshell. I'm gonna get this thing powered up, hooked up to the church's PA system, and let's see what these things sound like. So I did forget to mention one thing that came in the box. It came with these little rubber feet because it doesn't come with rack ears to mount it into a rack, but it does come with these rubber feet so that, you know, when you set it down somewhere, it's not sliding all over the place. So that's a nice little touch that they threw in. All right, y'all. So I've installed the little rubber feet right there, right there, right there, right there. So this won't slide. It actually stays in place pretty good. Probably gonna slide it right up under these over here once I get everything together. I'm about to put on the antennas, get it plugged in, and run the sound. And now I'm in a church and I'm filming this with my phone, so I don't have a way to run this sound into my phone right now, but in the future I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, so here we go. As much as I love the way they package this, I don't like that it's in like this little Ziploc bag. So we've got the antennas, and we're gonna install those. So, I don't like Ziploc bags. In case you didn't know, I'm 6'7" and I have really large hands. So fiddling with small stuff isn't necessarily something I enjoy doing. But we got them out. So what you wanna do is, these antennas just snap right on and they twist. Kind of like I think it's a SDI connection. Yeah, so kind of like that. And then they turn so that you can face the antennas up. I like to face them out a little bit. Push that down, lock it in place, turn that there. Now I'm pretty sure y'all don't need to see me plug this in. Because if you're watching this video, I'm sure you've probably plugged something into an outlet before, no matter where you live, if you're over the age of 10. So if you haven't, go get an adult. Do it. All right, so here we go. Got everything plugged in, and by the grace of God, we're gonna have power. We got power to everything else. We should have power to this. That's the thing about being tall sometimes. All right, so I'm also gonna share this with you. Now, these microphones, each mic has 25 adjustable frequencies that you can program it to, which is really cool. So if you have some interference, say with like some of your other equipment, no problem, switch it to another frequency. Now, these came programmed out of the box, and I haven't noticed, first I haven't turned it on yet, but I haven't noticed any issues. And the microphone is pretty sturdy. It has a metal surround to it. Like I said, it came with the batteries. I left them in there. It's very sturdy. It doesn't feel cheap. As you can see right here, let me turn it this way. You can see, you can set your volume here or here on the receiver, or on the transmitter, the microphone, and you can also set it right here. Those instructions are in the manual. I'm not gonna program it because it already came programmed, but it's in there. I found it. I think it's like page 4. So let's see. No, it's actually page 8, sorry. No, I was right. No, I was wrong. It's page 6. It's on page 6. So it does pay to read your instructions. But mine came pre-programmed, which was really cool. Thank you, Phenyx Pro. Did y'all do that just for me, or do y'all always send them out pre-programmed? I'm gonna hit y'all up in an email and ask y'all, because that was pretty cool for it to come pre-programmed. But anyway, the microphone does not feel cheap. Oh, another thing I'm gonna test out, because I know a lot of people do this, even though some manufacturers say you're not supposed to. Some people use rechargeable batteries. Now, rechargeable batteries are a little bit bigger than alkaline batteries. They're a little bit bigger. So when you put them in there, you kind of got to put a little mustard on it, just so you know. But I've got some over there in case you want to see me put in some rechargeable batteries. I'll do that a little bit later. But anyway, as you can see, we've got power. I'm turning it on. And let's see. We have sound. Now, you probably can't hear that very well. There we go. Now, that sound is going into out into the sanctuary, but it sounds very clear. Now, I have not adjusted this or anything like that. It's just a matter of me messing around with it. But it sounds really good, and it's coming through very clear. I can't think of anything else to say. Now, these are gonna be tested with our singers. I actually like the tone of this, and this is actually microphone A. It don't 1, 2, 3, 4, it's A, B, C, D. I've got it turned up halfway, so it's not really turned up that far. Now, I could crank this a little more, just like that. And here's another thing. I didn't think I was gonna like the way I hooked this up, but I'm actually pretty impressed with it. The reason I say this is because I told y'all earlier I'm an XLR guy, but I ran this through the 1/4" jack into the PreSonus. And the PreSonus, I don't have anything set, no compressors, no nothing. Now, obviously, I'm gonna have to do that when we do the live stream, but it's very clean. And there's not a whole lot of, I don't hear any interference. It's coming through very clean. I've got this turned up to unity. That's where it's set. And my gain is set right at unity. Maybe a little bit past unity on my gain. Because you shouldn't be in a microphone like this anyway. Your lips should never touch the microphone. You also should never cover it like this and breathe in the microphone. I'm a clown, y'all. Don't. I'm having fun. Anyway, these microphones sound really good. So they also sell these on the Phenyx Pro website. Now, if you have Amazon Prime, I would recommend that you take advantage of that 1 or 2 day shipping or whatever it is, so that you can get them faster. However, they do sell them on their website, and they have a few things on their website that they don't sell on Amazon. Let's get to these batteries. I want to see if these rechargeable batteries fit in here. Now, I'm not trying to void my warranty, but I want to see if this works. So let's check it out. All right, I've got the microphone open. As you can see, I actually put this on there because I try to set it down on the table and the microphone started rolling. So these do serve a great purpose. So I'm not knocking them. I actually just found a very good use for them. So it doesn't roll. Imagine that. Anyway, it comes with these Excel batteries, Excel alkaline batteries, which I believe is recommended from the manufacturer. However, many of us smaller church techs, we use rechargeable batteries. So manufacturers do that. Really good rechargeable batteries, and they last quite a while. We've had these for about 4 years now, and I haven't had to replace a single one yet. Now, obviously, we only use them on Sunday morning, which is about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half service. Outside of service, Bible study, pastor does it from home, and we stream it. So he streams it from his home, and we just get on Facebook and be in Bible study. Except for me, I work second shift, and I can't have my phone at work, so I always have to catch the replay. Pastor, I watch the replay. Anyway, let's get these batteries in here. Now, when you put these in, again, typically when you're putting rechargeable batteries into a wireless microphone, you got to put a little mustard on it. A little mustard on it. Some of y'all may not be old enough to get that reference. But these surprisingly fit in here really well. Normally you got to put a little mustard on them, but this one, they slid in with no problem. Shocking. Phenyx Pro, y'all been talking to some church techs or something? It's like y'all know what we do or something. Anyway, let's test it out. It came on. And we have sound. Somebody say, praise the Lord. That make you sound deep when you put that T on the end, praise the Lord. But it's coming through really clean. I don't know if I could do a service or anything or sing into this with this blue thing on here, but I bet it works well for karaoke because you can just sit it down, or if you're a DJ. Turn the mic off before you do that. It does have a mute. It does mute. If you click it once, it has a mute. Click it off. There's a little glare on there, but you can see it there. So if you push it, just click it, it'll mute. Click it again, it mutes off. And to hold it down, it turns it off. And if you want to turn it back on, you just hold the button down, comes back on. You wait, and then you begin to speak. Make sure your PA system is on. I've seen people do that, and I'm not gonna say who you are if you're watching this video, but I've seen people do that. Turn the microphones on, forget to turn on the mixer and the amplifiers. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. I'm really impressed with these. Like I said, I'm typically an XLR guy, but these are coming through really clear through the line out, basically the mixed out. So you could have 4 people singing on one channel. Not necessarily my cup of tea. I may try XLR just to see how that works because I'm curious. But outside of that, it sounds great. I think this is a really good solution, not just for smaller congregations, but for large congregations. If you can get over the LED screen here, I know that bothers some people. They prefer to have microphones that don't have LED screens. To each his own. But for $220, this is a really good microphone set. And I'm only using the one. Like I said, it's got good weight to it. If you wanted to go a little bit further, you could turn the gain up. If you wanted to do that, if that's your thing. Like I said, to each its own. And I'm still coming through really clear. A lot of us are just used to having the microphone a little closer to us, but it sounds really good. Well, that's my review. If you have any questions, I say a lot. This is my first video. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. We having fun. I'm having a little bit too much fun, y'all. I'm sorry, I was having too much fun. For $220, 4 wireless microphones, and they sound really good. So Phenyx Pro, thank you for allowing me to do this review. Hopefully I can do some more review for you guys, and that's a wrap.